Let's kill shit.
All right. So when you guys last left, you left off at a fight.
Oh, by the way, did Bill say he was coming or not coming tonight?
He's sent a message in Discord that he is on his way. We'll see.
Yeah.
I've got an
They have a
NPC
mage.
that can step in, should he not, and decide that if he's not here by like 9 o'clock. I don't see. I guess we ended on the end of a round, so what we can do is go ahead and start. Everybody can start with rolling initiative. I mean, if you don't remember, you guys came in around this long hallway here, and at that table were some bugbears that you guys took out. One of them ran behind the door to the south, and apparently he got some help, and you can see those two guys down there, plus the one that's standing next to Grimlock and bugbear number 5. And that's where
both
we
cast
left
whole person on me, by the way.
They did, and in fact, Baez is held, so he can't really do anything anyways, even if he was here. And I think Miramar may actually be held too. Is he?
I should not be.
No, he is not. Yeah, it was just Baez, I guess. I just saw a little red thing on your deal. I wasn't sure what it was. And I'm going to slide these dead guys over against the wall.
I don't have the map, Mike.
You should be able to double click on your token. I'm going to track over on your character sheet.
Yeah, I've tried that. It's not, didn't do nothing.
Did you guys see that video of Arnold Schwarzenegger getting kicked today?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something else.
He just randomly ran up and drop kicked him.
Yep. Flying drop kick on Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's not good. That guy's kind of old.
Yeah, he's 71.
He's in his 70s, yeah.
That could fucking kill a guy.
Yeah, didn't hurt him. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger, dude.
Dude, the guy's had a heart valve, like twice now.
That's Conan, man.
Yeah. He's old, man. I know how old it's starting, and I'm only 50, and it sucks.
Get to
Almost
the chopper.
50. Yeah. I haven't seen that video. I probably don't want to watch it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Everybody needs to roll initiative, which it looks like. Barney, did you get the map?
I did, thank you.
Except Miramar and Barney haven't rolled yet. I also implemented it. I don't think I had it last time. You can't roll initiative once you've rolled initiative. So if you guys try to roll it, it's going to say, hey, you've already rolled. If you want to get past this, you got to hold control key down or alt or something. I forget what it is. So no more of this, oh, I accidentally rolled my initiative instead of my attack and messing up my initiative. See how that works out. Looks like Bill's trying to connect. I'm not going to wait for him. We'll go ahead and start. Looks like we got Garton. No held, and looks like you're invisible. What do you want to do?
Yeah, can I slide up to the north of Orc or Bugbear number 1 there and try to get a stab on him?
How about
Actually,
you show me where you want to move, and I can tell, because I'm not really sure what you're saying.
There.
You want to back up? Oh, those bugbears are all dead. Did they not show rip tokens to you?
No.
Yeah, all these guys, and I'll get them out of the way.
Dead.
Yeah, you guys killed those last time we played. They show as rip on mine. They probably don't show that to you because you guys weren't here. And I can actually delete them off the map. I just wanted to leave them there, but
okay,
just confusing you guys.
No, that's fine. It's not you put them over there. It's fine.
Oh, there you go. Now then, what do you want to do?
And we can see those guys down the hallway all the way down.
That door is wide open, and they're casting spells and doing things. Yep.
It's a half orc and a bugbear. Can I attempt to tumble through those to get to the casters?
What is your? Those are only 5 foot. Do a line how far you want to go and see how far it is. You want to get all the way to the back? Is that what you're saying?
That's half my move with the tumble.
Yep. So it would take, the other half of your move to do the tumble between them. So just
But I'm
remember
still
if
gonna
you
be in. Yeah.
right. Just remember if you fail your tumble though, you're gonna be right here. You're not gonna
That's
make
fine.
it through, and you'll have hit him. He won't be able to see you, but he'll have bumped into you when he was fighting or something. So you can go ahead and make that roll.
You want it in the tower?
No, you'll know. Just throw it out in the open.
Oh, I
Oh,
failed that too.
smash!
Damn.
Crash, and you make it to here. You're not visible, but that's where you're at, and that's your action for the round, basically.
Trying to move and get that little 2 foot off of me. Wiggled it. Nope, move me down one. Thanks.
There you go. All right. And next is this guy. All right. So I want, let me do this myself because Grimlock did not save. He is engulfed in blackness, which includes Garton as well. And none of the rest of you guys can see anything beyond that line. Actually, you guys can't see anything from here because it's like a giant. Actually, you know what? I'll make a globe so that you can see what you can't see. Like that. Like 15.
Yeah.
So, all that area, it's centered on Grimlock, just goes black. That's what he did. Next we have Barney. You are engulfed in darkness as well.
I see that. Does my continual light do anything to it or no?
So the way those light and dispelling things work, they go into one or are covered by the other. So if you had brought that light into this darkness, it would affect it. Actually, it's really confusing if you read the spells. I think since it's not centered on you, if you came into it, maybe your little area your 5 foot little section would be okay. But since it's centered on Grimlock, I mean, you would need to counter it on him. And if it was on the floor or something, I guess you could do something. But
Right.
you yourself actually can see right through it all. I just remembered that.
Oh, that's right. I can't be deprived of sight.
No, you cannot. So you see the dark, but it doesn't affect your vision. You can see everything. So ignore what I said. But you can see the source is definitely on Grimlock. It's got this dark, shimmering sort of thing on him.
Well, I'm gonna move up 5
Step to there.
up to there so I can see down the hall.
Alrighty. This guy. Going to do what he was going to do. Which was swing his mace. Two. He still hits with the -2.
How come he's only -2?
He has something else right now. He also has bless and some other things. Or not bless,
Gotcha.
prayer or something. Hits you for 4 damages. And the other guy in the back. Is gonna do the same thing his other buddy was. Continue casting a spell on Grimlock. See what that happens. do save, but there's yet another circle. Not a dark circle, it's just something that happens. You guys don't really know what's going on. And our bugbear guy, and he is going to continue attacking Grimlock with his broadsword. Is this? Sheriff. As with what I said to Garten, it's pitch black. That circle right there, that brown circle, you can't see past it. It goes to the ceiling and to the walls.
Okay, I am not on the board.
Yes, I don't even see his token.
Oh,
I was not at the last game, so
right. Well,
You need to
there
play-
you are.
there I am.
I put you
Popped
right
into
behind
existence.
Miramar. Sorry, I forgot. I thought I got everybody on the map.
Not much I can do. I have blind fighting, but
Mhm.
I'd be trying to fight, like with a spear past people, and I don't want to risk hitting them or messing them up in the dark.
Okay, that's what
Is,
you just tell me what you want to do.
I'm gonna move to the east, 4 squares, and look down the hallway and make sure nothing's coming that way.
To there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right now, immediately, you don't see anything down that direction.
Okay, I'll just keep an eye out for the moment.
Advanced initiative, though. You know, I forgot to.
Hold on one second.
Mhm.
There you go.
Switch to our fighting music. There we go. All right, Miramar, your go.
Alright, so I want to move to the far wall, and then more or less I'm going to spend my action kind of yelling out to Grimlock, you come this way, use the corner, get out of the darkness. That way they have a voice essentially to follow, to help guide them back.
Okay. Grimlock can certainly hear you. Whether he acknowledges that.
What were you telling me to do?
Back out of the darkness.
I can't.
Get
there's
out,
guy
get
behind
around
me.
that corner. Your ally, you can move through that.
Yeah. Okay.
And Grimlock.
Okay. Why do you want me to back out of the darkness?
Because if you want me belting those casters so that they can't get spells off, it's not going to happen with that darkness.
Oh, actually, let me change what I said.
Okay?
Grimlock, you're going to need to not. You're going to have to act like you can't hear him. Because, in fact, all 3 of you that are in that area, it's completely silent now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I should have left that on the map. I didn't want to confuse you, but yeah, right there.
Okay.
That was with the
Well,
other cleric cast.
I'll go ahead with my other turn then. With my turn and swing at the half. And I have blind fighting as well, so I guess I'll only do a -2. Is that right?
Actually, it should automatically do the -4. Add 2 to your attack. Because you're blind, you have the blind effect on you, so it would automatically add the -4. So just add +2, and that'll negate it, or at least 2 of them.
And this is an even round. So am I doing 2
looks like it.
attacks or?
It looks
how's
like
that?
it, yeah. Even we did two attacks, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. You'll need to do the +2 each time. And then make sure your effects are right. It should be minus. Got -1, So it actually is 2 better than that, I think. But that's too low. So I'll go ahead and do your next one.
With a +2?
Yeah, you missed. You rolled a 3. I mean, it
No,
would've
but
been...
you want me to keep +2 on?
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah,
next
yeah,
roll?
yeah. I'll adjust it, because I've got some stuff in the back that I also... Yeah, neither one of
Wow.
those. Not even close. Alright. And Bias is held. And I don't think he's here yet. That is a new round. Roll initiative, gentlemen. Oh, it does look like Bill's here. If you're speaking, Bill, we cannot hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, you're just kind of quiet for me. Is he quiet for anybody else?
A little bit quiet.
Is that any better?
Yep.
Yes. Thank you.
Cool.
Alright.
Sorry I was late. Fantasy Grounds was fighting me.
You're not the only one. I did a bunch of changes to the handbooks, I think, and that kind of affected everything. Everybody's downloads, so.
Yeah, I eventually had to clear the cache and then it loaded up.
Okay. I'm hoping the FG shoot, but we'll see in December. Barton, your go. Can't see, you can't hear. So don't ask any questions of anybody.
Right. We've experienced all this before, though.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Certainly darkness, and I think 1 or 2 of you at least silence.
And I know that Baez has been held.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to attempt to back out to Baez, and then, if I have to, drag him over to Miramar and Jareth if I can get to him.
Okay. You've got enough move so that even if you do move in the wrong direction, you'll be able to make it, course correcting it back to him and pull him out. So, where do you want? Move yourself where you want you and Baez. Just remember, moving him is like, it takes half your move to do that.
Right there. That's in a straight line. That's less than half my move.
I'll put
so,
him there
yeah.
and you there.
That's fine. And then if need be, we'll switch planes. I'll move him to protect him.
Okay. All right. Next. What?
Did you say Grimlock?
Yeah, it is your turn.
Oh man, I don't see. Oh, God. Okay. Let's do. I'm gonna do the +2 again. That's better. And the half orc is not large.
None of them are, yeah. Actually, Bugbear maybe, but no, Half-Orc is not. Yeah, the Bugbear is large. Although you don't know it. Here and you can't see it.
You mean I can't see that he fell?
No, because it's in darkness.
Right, but I mean, I probably have a pretty good idea that I knocked the shit out of him with the axe. I hit, right?
You definitely felt a
I know what
solid
it
hit.
feels like. I know what it feels like to kill somebody with an axe.
Okay. Barney. Can't hear, can see.
Yeah, so I just saw him drop what's
Yep.
his nuts here, so I'm assuming they can't see into the darkness either. But I don't know. I have no way of knowing that.
No, you don't.
You would be able to look back and see that the rest of your party is all standing against the back wall.
That's true. Like, where'd you guys go?
Like, why are y'all not in here fighting?
I'm gonna step up next to Grimlock and try to, I guess, take a swing at the Bugbear.
Alright. Give it a swing, no minuses. Well, other than your prayer effect. Got yourself targeted also, by the way. Oh, look at that. Dead on.
He's large, right?
Yes, he is.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Wow. Nice. All right. So you see Rob, you see this guy past that door right there. He steps through and you don't know where he went after that.
Okay.
Bugbear is going to and he misses. Miramar, what you nobody came around the corner?
Realize, yeah, and it's still just darkness. Can't see anything through, so
Right, yeah.
I would hold my action waiting for someone that's not an ally to come out and watching down the hall.
Still right now it doesn't look like anybody's coming up the hallway. Do me a
Okay.
favor though, while you are there, Miramar. Give me a D6 in the tower, please. Gareth, you too, please. Now, Jareth, what do you want to do? Sorry.
Metagaming, I'd like to check for secret doors, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move up to the end of the table. I got my staff spear in my hands on short, and I'm going to move up to the end of the table. I'll put.
There?
That's where I want to be. And I'm just keeping watch in case anything breaks out of the double bubble.
Okay.
And that's it. I'll move the initiative.
Alrighty. The other fellow, the only person that sees this is Barney. Does the same thing. Steps through the door, and you lose track of him.
Okay.
Lastly, Baez is held again.
How do you lower the volume of Clean Feed or raise the volume of Fantasy Ground? Any clue?
I've controlled it with
Windows volume mixer.
web browser volume chart.
Okay. Volume mixer.
Jareth, just waiting on you for initiative.
I did finish, and I thought I advanced the initiative.
No, roll initiative.
Sorry.
Look at Look at that.
Right. What's going on? It's secrets. I'm not telling you. And Jareth.
Okay, I
Nothing
cannot
has come
see
through.
inside.
Right.
I cannot see inside the dark.
Yeah, and you
And I
actually
cannot-
haven't been hearing anything either. No,
Yeah.
no loud. You know, you would expect there to be clashing of swords and against armor and stuff, but you don't hear anything.
Yeah, that's weird. But I'm not going to go into the dark until I have more information. So I'm going to stay where.
And again, 17th.
Again, something's what?
Secretly happening.
You heard that, Brian?
No, that's what he said before, though.
Okay.
Grimlock.
Secret stuff.
And let me put my mic
Alright,
closer
I'm
to my
attacking
face.
the bugbear. Oh, are we doing the +2 thing again? +2.
Yes. And this is your 2 attack round as well.
Yes, sir.
It
That's
is
a
a
miss.
miss.
And these guys are large.
Uh-huh. You suspect that that took that guy out as well.
Okay.
That
All right,
was
I'm going
dead.
to move.
Oh, it's supposed to be. Oh, hold on. I gotta make a note. All right, and where? What is? That's where you want to move, Brian? I cannot hear you if you're speaking.
I think he's in that circle, that's why.
No, I literally can't hear him in Discord, Brian.
I
It
can't
sounds.
hear him either.
Yeah, I see your thing lighting up, but you are no sound.
Uh-oh. Mic problems. Critical error.
Yeah, he's typing. We'll close this. Okay. Yeah, no problem. No, we cannot hear you. Still can't. You sure you didn't hit the mute button, man? Actually, if you did, I don't think it would light up green, so. Well, either you can let me know what you wanted to do in Discord, or I can guess. So you tell me what you did. I see you want to move 15 feet to the west. If that's it, just let me know. Alright, how about we move Garten to the end of the round, and maybe he'll be fixed by then. So we are on Miramar. Still no one has come out of the darkness.
I'm still standing in the light waiting.
Alright. Barney. You do not see any standing enemies.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attempt to let Grimlock know he has a friend beside him. He should know the feel of my hand gently cupping his buttock.
Okay. He can't hear you, but I mean, I guess he
Right.
might recognize your
Touch.
his touch. Yeah, that's about it.
How familiar is he with that touch?
Anything else you want to do? You want to move out of the darkness?
I'm gonna move
and
out of
stuff,
there.
or-
I'm gonna kind of tug on him, like kind of backwards, I guess, and then I'm gonna go. So maybe he gets the point that I'm going that way.
So you want to move him in a direction out of where?
I
go
guess
ahead
I could
and-
start trying to tug him with me. Yeah, just go due north, basically, till I can get out of the darkness and the
Go
silence.
right about there.
Yeah, up to the wall. That's good.
Okay, so Grimlock can't follow you yet, but that's where we'll assume you go if when we get to him, if that's what he wants to do, because he's already acted, so he can't move. But
Right.
I'm going to assume you entice him to move that direction when it's his turn.
Correct.
Garton is still not here, is he? Can you speak yet, Brian? Can't speak yet. So. And Baez is still held. I hate to do this to Brian and skip his initiative because I don't know what he wanted other than move west a little bit. But he said it PM'd me.
Yeah, he said it. Yeah, I was gonna say he said he.
Alright. I see
Can you
what
hear me
he's saying.
now?
There you go.
Yes.
Hey, there he is.
Ooh.
Welcome back.
What's up with that, man?
I don't know. I just rebooted the machine. I gotta get back into FG.
Okay. Alright, I got your message, and it is now new round. Roll initiative, gentlemen.
See, I double clicked it and it rolled it twice anyway. I didn't get that warning.
Yeah, double clicking is not gonna make it any different. If you like, it's because you're doing it too fast before it acknowledges that you've actually rolled. Once you've rolled and it's acknowledged it, it won't let you do it again. So like, if you tried now, it shouldn't let you do it. I mean, it'll say something if you do. But so, Baez, are you adding that much initiative to your initiative so that you go last? Bill.
He said he's AFK.
Oh. Alright. Well, it looks like everybody has roll initiative. Barney.
Well, based on last turn, I'm waiting on Grimlock's turn.
Alright, so what I will do is move you to 11 and put initiative on Jareth. Jareth, you see Barney start moving out of the darkness and heading north. But you don't see any enemies.
I will. Barney, what happened in there? Why is it so silent?
You can
I guess he
answer.
tells me, and he tells me. So I'm not going in there. If there's darkness and silence, I'm not going in there because I can't warn Grimlock. It's me and not something that's attacking him. So I'm gonna wait for him to.
Garden.
Hold on a minute. Still loading shit up.
Alright, we will move you to later in the round and we will put it. Grimlock. So what is Grimlock doing?
I am going to back the truck up. So I'm moving straight back till I get out of the darkness, and then
You do not get
looking
out of the
around.
darkness. Darkness follows
What's that?
you.
Oh, it's on me.
Yes, that's whenever I told Barney that he could see it on you. That's kind of trying to imply, but you wouldn't know that. But that was also why whenever I did the spellcast and you failed the save, that's what happened.
Did I
But-
fail that save? I thought that save I made.
No, you made the save versus the silence,
Okay.
which
Got it.
is it's not silent anymore where you're standing, but you still can't see. It's complete. In fact, now Garten and Baez and Brother Barney are all surrounded in darkness as well. And
Okay,
Jareth,
well,
you see the globe of darkness kind of move back to the corner of the room.
But I can still see, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can actually speak too from here.
Yeah, I'll let everybody know, hey, those two goons at the end of there, they slipped through another doorway. They ran off, so we might need to retreat ourselves with this darkness situation.
Yeah, and I'll holler that I got the two lackeys in the front. I'm pretty sure they're gone. I felt them.
Yeah, I
but
can
can't
confirm
see
that.
shit.
I can confirm that. I saw it all happen. It was glorious.
Okay. So, I'll ask Bjarni, man, you can make the light. Is there any way you can use that to make the dark go? Is that a thing?
Well, yes and no. I gotta rest and pray and stuff and get my spells back, but yeah, I can take care of it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I
So-
guess.
If you were done, you can hand off initiative to the next person.
Oh, I guess that's me, isn't it? Yep.
Yep.
I'm kind of not doing it.
All right, Barney. If you are also done, unless you want to do something.
No, I'm suggesting we probably beat feet out of here.
And then next person. Miramar. You see the globe of darkness move from the corner into the back corner. It moves around from the corner of the wall where they were at up to where they're at now, or where Grimlock is. You don't know that it's following Grimlock, so you just see the globe move up in that direction.
Basically, since I can kind of hear them talking, it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. I'd want to try to move up to where next to where I remembered Baez being. Try to reach in, grab him, and start to pull him back.
Okay. One of the things I want to mention while you're moving, as you move in this direction, you see this strange sort of outline on the wall right there. And you mark it in your memory as something you need to go look at later, unless you want to stop and look at it immediately. You suspect it's probably some kind of secret door.
Okay. I would mark it down.
So you find Bias. You grab him. He's not moving. He didn't. So you can, you certainly pull him back if you want. That will be your action for the round, if you want to do so. So we can put you there, and I'll put him here. Wide.
Got it.
And then oops, sorry. Garten.
Okay, so Garten remembers that he's got a continual light stick in his pocket that he was using. Signal, brother. He pulls it out and sees if it has any effect on the darkness.
Let me go double check, make sure I am not incorrect in my of how this shit works. A continual light brought into the area of a magical darkness, or vice versa, is temporarily negated so that the otherwise prevailing light conditions exist in the overlapping areas. A direct casting of continual light against a similar or weaker magical darkness cancels both. So when you pull it out, the stick is not lit.
Okay.
If I'm reading this right. Yep.
Yeah,
so that
if I had
was,
one I could cast, I could use it to counter it right now, but I don't have one memorized anymore.
So that was your action, good sir. Alright. So the only person that sees this is Barney. That is, the door opens up, you see these two guys. See these two things come out, and they just come rushing forward up to here, and they see Jerome and they move over in that direction. This guy follows them. They can't see into that darkness area, so they're kind of just standing. They're kind of standing together. I guess he would be here.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I'll-
then I'm not done
I
yet.
holler as soon as I see him, basically incoming, something like
And then
that.
you see another guy. The two guys that ran off step out. Around. And ahead of them, though, is a fella that is wielding what looks like a whip and a long sword, and the sword is aflame. And that is that point.
It's Crod Bandoon and the flaming sword of fire.
It is.
That was a good show.
Alright, and bias is still held for several more rounds. Alright, roll initiative, gentlemen. Like my cleric is touched. He has something on himself. Probably saw that. This guy gets to go too. He also casting something on himself. Bugbear number 6, face to face with Jareth, is going to jump up to here and stab at him with a spear. Miss. Garten.
All
You can't
so
see
I
anything,
didn't see
obviously.
those guys.
No. You hear Brother Barney saying incoming.
I'm sure he gave a little more detail than just incoming, right?
I hope he did.
They're back!
From where?
Straight ahead, down the hall. Past the
two
darkness.
priests?
2 priests, 2 big dudes, and some other guy with a fiery sword.
So what do you want to do, man? Knowing all that, what do you want to do?
I'm going to see if I can move first to there, then to here. Silently, of course. Of course, it's a silent.
You can make a move silently, although you're in
it's
silence.
in a silent area.
Right, and he can't see you, but you see he's about to, I mean, literally he is the next person that goes after Jareth, and he is just going to step forward and swing at Jareth, so he is completely oblivious to your presence. That number, bugbear number 7.
I'm going to go ahead and surprise people with my presence and stab him in the back.
Alrighty, give yourself +4 to hit.
No!
Oh!
Let me remove the invisibility.
Nice.
And then just for good measure, I'm just going to swing at him with a dagger.
Okay, do +2 with that one.
Oh, well.
Well, that doesn't
It
matter.
would have missed anyway.
Alright.
And Garten, since he's visible now, and he's in silent, nobody can hear him. He screams obscenities at the top of his lungs.
Yeah, in fact, the bugbear doesn't even notice. Jareth, I mean, you missed so bad you wouldn't even
That's
hit his
sad.
armor.
Even a whiff.
Jareth, you see a bugbear to the west coming at you, and one that's standing on the table swinging down at you.
I'm going for the one on the table swinging down at me.
Go for it. Number 6. Well, I believe that's a hit. Let me check. Yes, it is.
All right. And this is against large, so I'm going to use
Mhm.
D8 +1.
Nice. And you're selected. I'll add that. He's unhappy with you.
All right, I'm going to move the initiative.
Alright, so this guy steps forward. And I believe that will initiate a attack of opportunity for Garten. +4 to hit if you want to do
certainly
that.
try to swing.
Get him, man.
Any kind of pluses?
Yeah, +4. It's not a backstab, but you get +4. He's completely oblivious to you being back there, and he's.
Oh, I
moving
hit
away.
him!
You did. Look at that. Awesome. Now he knows you there, but he was already in the move to make his attack. He is still going to make this round. His target is going to be Jareth with his spear as well. This is with a 16. That's pretty sad. And Miramar, you can see a two bugbears now surrounding your buddy Jareth. Alright. That is a miss.
We had the crappiest attack rolls tonight.
Barney, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast my hold person spell down there at those knuckleheads.
Which one?
Hold person.
Yeah, which one are you targeting?
It's a 20-foot cube that affects 1d4 creatures.
Right, but you target one and it spreads out from there, yes?
I don't know. Let me read it. It says AOE 1d4 persons in a 20-foot cube.
So I think this is a 20-foot cube. So just everything in that. I mean, I put it right in the middle. If you don't want it there, you tell me where you want it. But I mean, that's basic. I'm assuming you want to get them and not you.
Yeah, I don't see a cube.
You don't see that cube?
There,
Now
now
we
I
do.
see it. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. So it wouldn't get
Okay.
me, but it would hit those, hopefully those 3 guys. Maybe.
Okay. All right. So I think you're supposed to roll a dice to see how many it'll affect.
Right. Good. Perfect.
three?
3.
Okay. So now you target all 3 of them and cast a spell. Gonna do that, right?
Yeah, let me find them over here. It's easier.
How about I fix that for you? There you go. Now you have.
Yeah, say where the hell that? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me
Yeah,
try
I moved
this
him
out.
off the map so he would be, we could target things easier. All right, let's see what happens. Cast button.
So to the cast button. Okay.
Yep, that should do it. Should tell us which ones at least. Alright, now then, so you should only have the ones that were unaffected selected, so you can click on the hold person and it'll put it on the one left.
All right, there we go.
That was a sweet move. So, this guy, the one in front, it's his go. He sees Garton standing there all on his lonesome. He steps forward and lashes out with... One second. Let's see how this works. Alrighty, I want... So he stepped forward and he's got this whip-looking thing in his hand. He just kind of motions. He doesn't even, like a normal whip where you would, pull back and slash it at something. He just kind of makes a offhand sort of like wave at you with it, and it comes flying. It's like this. It expands into a long sort of bunch of loops that are spiraling at you, and as you see it coming at you, you realize it's not a whip, it's rope, and it's some kind of magic rope because it tries to engulf you and wrap around you. So there's really no description on how this is supposed to work. So what I'm going to say is you have 2 choices. I'm going to say you can try to tumble out of the way, or dodge out of the way and completely avoid it, or make a save versus spells, and it's kind of similar. What direction you want to do, that's up to you.
Let's do tumble.
Okay, so
That
with
seems
tumble,
like the most appropriate skill.
yeah, it does for you, and so you'll be able to move up to 30 feet in any other direction if you make it. So go ahead and do your tumble check. No minuses, no nothing.
Did it not take it? Toss the dice in the middle of the thing.
I don't see anything.
Well, that sucks.
And you can do it out in the open.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. You absolutely
Can't get any better.
Yeah, no, I can't. Go wherever you want, 30 feet. And just measure it off the way you want to go. If you actually want to move
I'm
away.
going back up here by Brother Barney in the darkness.
Darkness.
I was
Okay,
headed into the darkness anyway.
Okay, you tumble in the darkness. Barney, you see the guy that kind of did that. He's kind of he's pissed off, but he kind of just motions and the rope comes back to his hand and he's got the end of it and he's looks like he's gonna keep moving when it's his turn next. Grimlock, you see nothing.
Okay. I see nothing, but I definitely heard people swinging swords in the very near vicinity.
To your east, absolutely, not south.
That's what I mean. I heard those bugbears over there. So
One of them,
I'm
anyways.
definitely,
One of
I'm
them still
definitely
moves.
moving in that direction, probing for bad guys swinging at my friends and swinging at the first thing I sense is there.
So you can move in that direction, and the darkness is going to go with you. So that means now everybody in that area is engulfed in darkness. It also means that you don't know actually where they are. So you can make a guess where they are. You can't, the one to the south you don't know at all because you can't hear anything. So you have a 50-50 shot of swinging at something to the east, and it might be a bugbear, it might be your friend.
Okay. I don't know how to do this fighting in the dark bit. Is there some trick I'm missing? Or do you
No,
pretty
no,
much-
it just sucks.
it's hard to do. I mean, you do have blind fighting, and it does give you the ability to, once you know where you want to swing at, you're better at it. It just you still can't see. It's pitch black. I mean, you make assumptions based on what you hear. And if Jareth had his turn still left, I would let you yell at him and speak to him and ask him where he was at or something. But it's not. He's already went, so. I mean, you can say, "Where are you?" and then next round you can make your swings.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna basically sit here and yell and holler and try and get a sense audibly of where things are around me. So if I hear something in the very near vicinity make a noise like a bad guy, right? Maybe mumbling or making some attack
Grunting,
noise that I
yeah.
sense is not a friend.
Yeah, he
That
definitely
is
doesn't
what I'm
sound like
swinging at.
Jareth. Yeah, okay.
That is
Alright,
what I'm swinging at. Okay,
Okay.
so
gotcha.
just end my turn there. Is that good?
Yep, that would be good. And Baez still held, unfortunately. Around our initiative, people. Barney, you are it. There we go. So, our first person is this guy. He clearly can see. He is going to go right there. He charges up, which gives him a +2 to hit. He targets Barney and swings at him. Sword. Oh! That is a sad,
Cuts off his own
That
foot.
one.
sad. Man, I thought he was going to go up there and smack Rob in the face. Dang. That's embarrassing. All right, Jareth. You can't see anything
Alright.
now. You know, you assume the thing in front of you and on the table is still there, but you don't know. It just you saw the globe of darkness just come towards you from the little corner there, and it just engulfed you. So, if
Okay,
you
I have
attack, you
blind
need.
fighting.
If you attack, so if you have blind fighting, just make your minus when you attack to a -2.
Okay,
You don't
so
have-
it's not automatically affecting me yet.
No,
so I just
the
take a
reason
minus.
it's automatically on Grimlock is because he cast a spell on him, so it doesn't know that you're in the area of it, so it
Okay,
doesn't
that's fine.
automatically do it.
All right, got it. Hold on 1 second. Want to make sure I got the bugbear targeted. Okay, I miss.
All right. And you didn't have him targeted. too, eh?
I'm over here. Grimlock, I'm over here.
Roger that.
Initiative.
Sorry.
Well, this other guy is not. He moves up to here. Garden.
First thing Garden does, pop on the ring. And then he is going to move. He's going to attempt to move straight south.
Okay.
To right there. And he wants to move. Well, that is in the silent area, so it doesn't matter.
Alrighty. That was an action and a move, so we're ready to go to the next person. And Grimlock, you have a good idea that the east target is your enemy, so you can make the attack at -2. Or actually do the
So you want me
+2
to-
because all that other stuff.
+2. Okay. And this is odd round, so I'm only doing one.
Yep.
All right.
There's a hit.
And this is a large since he's a bug.
Yep.
That was a yes.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh! And he goes down. His buddy, however, is still swinging at Jareth.
And I yell during my turn, "Are there any more?"
Yes, one
Nice.
more.
Miramar, you go.
To your right.
Okay.
Remember, you can't see anything in that globe around Grimlock. Move to there.
Yeah, I'm gonna skirt the north. And
Yeah.
if I seen the human there, I will attack.
Go for it. That was a miss, good sir. Next. That is a miss too. Barney, got a guy with a flaming sword in your face. What are you gonna do? That was a miss. Baez is held. That is the end of the round. I tell you what, let's take a 10-minute break. Come back at 9:35. That way I can take the dog out.
All right.
Miramar, I need you to... Actually, I don't think there is a save. Hold on. Your intelligence is not above 13, and you are below 6 hit dice, right? I mean, you're below 6th level.
Right.
So, the curate guy in the back. Oh, no! Yeah, he can't do that. Never mind. Would have known that too. I'm a moron. He would have stepped here and then attacked. Oh, why did I do that twice? So, let's see, which one hit? Barney one hit. I don't know why he still has Grimlock targeted, so that he can't hit both of them. What? I untargeted! I will fix Grimlock's damage. Actually, I forgot I put the push to talk off. 1 second. Or I turned it on anyways because I was eating chips. So I don't remember what I said, but he couldn't have done what I was going to do, and he would have known that. So I've moved him and had him attack Barney, which he hit. And I think that's all his. We are now to Miramar. The guy's half in, half out. The guy's right in front of you, but he's half in, half out of the globe.
The curate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But they're both teaming up on Barney.
So, I don't think I can do this, but I was going to ask, can I reverse a spell on the fly or no? I have to have learned to memorized it that way, basically.
I haven't really decided. If it's something like light versus darkness, probably. Although doing darkness is probably against your sort of religion. Same with heals. So if you wanted to attack somebody with a damage thing, you probably wouldn't like that. I mean, that wouldn't be that would be frowned upon by your deity. But other things like I can't think of anything offhand, but like enlarge versus shrink, that sort of stuff, I don't think there would be a problem.
Okay, well, because I've got remove fear still left, and I was thinking about doing cause fear.
Cause fear.
Make it, try to fear these guys, right?
Okay. I don't think there'd be a problem. Miramar, it's actually your turn, so.
Okay, so I mean, I'm already committed. I was going to attack, but I'm just asking because I was considering.
Yeah, I don't think I would have a problem with it. I mean, it does have the effects and description of what you do when you cast it as a fear. So what does Miramar do?
All right, so I'm gonna go after the spellcaster.
Which one? The curate?
The curate.
Give me a save versus spells first, please. I mean, you've already missed, but I need to know this. Okay. So you wouldn't have attacked him, and that wouldn't have hit the other guy. As soon as you start, you want to attack him. You look at him, but as soon as you attempt to do so, you forget about him, and all you see is the other guy. So basically, you can see him in your vision. You see it's like kind of there on your peripheral vision, but you don't really acknowledge him as a target. And I know that's weird.
Gotcha.
It's a spell.
Sounds like you've been taunted. Essentially.
And I need to double check something before I go any further. But if you want to move to Jareth, Jareth, go ahead and go. I'm looking at something while you.
Okay, I'm going to attack the bugbear to my left. At -2. That's a miss.
All right. So the guy with the flaming sword and the whip, he's attacking two different people. His longsword is going after Barney, and we'll do that right now. And in this case, he misses. And I need Miramar, you to give me a save versus spells. Alright, so remember the rope that he had used previously? He lashes the rope in your direction, and to the rest of you guys, I mean, Miramar, basically the rope encompasses you entire. You look like you've been wrapped up in a carpet and you just kind of fall over sideways. You've been completely engulfed in this rope it grew really long and wrapped you up, and so you're effectively held until either the thing is removed somehow. So, but he missed with his attacks. Grimlock.
Okay, so Jareth has told me that something is to my right, and I can certainly hear
No, you can't hear
Jareth
it.
swinging at something.
Yeah, you can hear him swinging. Yes.
Yes,
But you
I
can't
can
hear
see him
it.
swinging. And so I turn to my right and I swing. And this is even round, so I swing twice.
Yep.
And I'm doing a +2.
Look at all those effects on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he killed it.
Okay, and I'm yelling, guys, point me in the right direction. Where are? Tell me.
Killed.
Wow.
Garden.
So he can see that he's held, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just let him know I'll be back for you later. I'm gonna
Oh,
go
you're
ahead and
invisible, so he
stab-
can't see you.
Right. And I'm going to step up there and stab this human in the back.
You don't need to make a move silently, so go ahead and do it, because he cannot see you or hear you. +4 to hit. Oh, that looks like a hit.
Oh, that's
Oh,
bullshit.
come on, man. What is it, ×3?
Yeah.
That is on the human guy. So you did a total of 3 damage. That's impressive,
Yeah,
man.
Then I'm going to swing at him with the dagger. And miss. Let me take off the invisibility.
I'm gonna get this guy's damage right. I keep messing it up. So he has 3 damage, and we are now on Barney. What's that? Bias is held. Roll initiative, please. Looks like everybody has rolled. Miramar, it's your go.
Is there a strength trying to pull this up?
Do what?
Like strength wise, is there
Oh,
an attempt
oh,
I can do to pull it off that way or no?
You can certainly try. You wouldn't know if you haven't tried.
Alright, let me just throw one in the open.
Okay. And you failed it by 2. You don't seem to be able to get out of the rope, and it keeps wriggling and holding you too. It's not like it just wrapped around you and then stopped moving. Garden.
I'm going to go ahead and attack him again.
Look at that. And you missed.
Damn. That's a definite miss.
Yep.
If a 19 don't hit, a 2 certainly doesn't.
That's gonna swing. Swing. Miss. Grimlock.
Okay, so I'm taking it I heard the curate swing at Barney, right? I mean, he's standing right. You tell me.
You heard something. Off to your northwest. There's a whole bunch of swinging going on in that direction.
Sure. Okay. Well, I asked everybody, hey, point me in the direction where to go, and nobody said anything. So at this point, I'm kind of just staying still and waiting for some direction.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So
Yep.
I guess I'm holding my initiative until somebody tells me to do something. Let's
Okay.
put it. So you want to put me at the end, or
I
don't
can.
know which one
Once
it
you
is. Or
hand
do
it
you want
off
me
to the next
pass my
person,
turn?
I can move it.
All right, done.
And that guy is held. This guy is not, but he is in the darkness. Alright, so we have is now out of the silence. Here's you hollering. Is your intelligence greater than 13?
Mine?
Grimlock, yeah.
Intelligence is 9.
Okay, so what is your level as well? Is it greater than 6?
5.
Okay. So fortunately, this is not going to have a save, but fortunately, it's also not very long. He casts command, and he yells in your direction. Yeah, that was, I don't know why I had you targeted. There is no save anyways.
So he can see me?
He doesn't need to see you. It's a vocal
Okay.
thing. Yeah, it's a
Well,
vocal
you
thing.
said he yells in my direction.
Yes, yes.
So
He hears
knows
you
what
hollering
direction I'm in.
for, yeah, he hears you hollering.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair
And so
enough.
his thought is, he knows you're just cutting his peons down, and so his command is to flee. So you need to run.
Sure.
What is your max
So
move?
that's
What,
10.
6?
5 is my move, so
So
no,
yeah,
5 is my move.
so it'd be 100 feet.
You want me to move it, or you
Oh
want
wow!
to move
And the thing is you can't see either. So you're gonna move 10 feet and give me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me
So,
a
I think we can pretty much just assume I'll pick a direction, go until I can feel a wall.
till you hit a wall, yeah. So you'd run into that, you'd hit a wall. Now give me a, and this is not something you would have a choice on. So he tells you to flee, and it's, well, I don't know. You tell me where you would flee if you would flee. I guess it's not like he's fearing you, so that would be different.
Well, I guess I kind of have some sort of bearings, right? I mean, I saw.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
whole
absolutely.
place
You're a dwarf.
before,
You're
and
underground. You know where
so
you're at.
I have, I've hit this wall here, so I'm probably going to follow the wall south at that point.
Okay, so that would be 90 feet
And
south.
And also, I don't know if I'd be running full. That's the thing. It's like
You
if
would.
I'm in the dark and I can't see, I'm not going to be running at maximum speed, right? Because I'm going to be holding my hands out in front of me to make sure I don't run face first into a wall.
If you had a choice, yes, maybe you wouldn't, but you don't really have a choice.
Well, in that case, I would have just ran into the wall and
Then turned and
down.
went a direction and ran another whatever.
I don't know what happens when you run face first into a wall.
You hit it and then you
Like
keep
fall
going.
down. I think you fall down.
You might, but you would also hold your hands out. I mean, you're fleeing away from the guy as fast as you can, which means you got to run.
Gotcha.
So, and you're kind of more aware of your surroundings with the blind fighting stuff as well. So, I mean, if you were completely blinded, maybe. But
That seems like too far that you moved me, though. You were only supposed to move me 10, right?
I
It was
moved you
3 to get to
10.
the side.
I moved you 10 to get to the wall, and then another 90 feet to the south. Those are only 10 feet. You move 100. With your move is
Okay.
10, it's actually
Are you saying I
100
moved
feet.
20 of these squares? Is that
you
what
moved.
you're saying?
You moved.
What,
I
you
don't.
squatted,
I don't know
you
what the squares are.
quadrupled
No.
My
Your move is 5.
5.
Right.
And you
Double
moved
that because
me,
you're running.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. It looks like you moved me like 21. Is that
No,
right?
You moved
So-
10. You moved 10 feet from here to the wall or whatever it was, because it was 10 when I drew the line from
3
where you were at.
squares. It was 3 squares.
Right. If you really want me to do this, we'll do this again. I'll put you right here.
No,
And your
I'm just
thing
trying to
was
understand the multipliers here, because my move is 5, but you moved me 20 squares. And I know you double the move, right? Because I ran. So
Right.
that to me is 10 squares. But you
So-
moved me 20.
So if you look at that whole line, that's 100 feet. That's your move.
Gotcha. It's because the move rate is not in squares. It's
No,
in two
it's
squares.
it's in feet. So, and the squares are in 5 feet. So if you're moving
Got it.
5 times 10, which would be 50, and you're running, so it would be 100. I'm sorry if I wasn't clear.
Gotcha. No, it's just that the squares are 5
5
foot
feet,
squares and not
yeah.
10 foot squares. So
Yeah, I changed it so it'd be easy for you guys to be able to maneuver around in the thing. So, in any case, his turn is over. It's Jareth's turn. And now you can see everything. And so I'll make these guys visible. There you go.
Whoa, there's 2 guys back there?
And they seem to be focused on taking out Brother Barney. They don't
need
like
to be
him.
stabbed.
I can do that. I would like to move there and stab the curate.
Go for it. You
Can
can't
I
hear
move
anything while
silently
you're...
and get a backstab?
Well, you can move silently, but because that circle right there is silent, but
Yeah.
it's also you're not invisible like Garten was, and the curate is looking in your direction because he was casting a
Oh.
spell in that direction. So he
I thought
sees
he
you
was
and you're quiet.
Going
No.
after Barney.
I mean,
Okay.
they were intent on him, but they're trying to get rid of Gart and Grimlock as well. So
All right. Fair enough. I'm just gonna stab it.
Okay.
Or not.
And then it's Barney's turn. Yes, sir. Next round, roll initiative, please.
what initiative do you want me to roll, or do you want to do it? How do you work that? Do you want me to just
your
roll normal initiative?
Yeah,
Like not swinging a weapon, just the run initiative, right?
right. Just regular. Alright, looks like everybody. Old? Yes, yes, yes. Check something. He's good. Alright. So it looks like Barney and the curate go at the same round. So Barney, I'll let you roll first, but the curate will get an action as well.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fear these guys.
Okay, is it an AoE or is it a targeted thing? I thought it was a touch.
It's range of 10 yards. AoE, one creature every 4 levels, but at 5th level I get the extra creature, so I can affect 2 people.
Okay.
And if they fail their save, they flee in fear for 1d4 rounds.
Second. Alrighty. Cause fear. Causes one creature. Extra steps. Anyways. I am questioning whether it affects more than one. The reverse of this spell, Cause Fear, causes one creature to flee in panic at a maximum speed. It doesn't say it gets more as you get levels. The remove does.
Okay.
For every 4 levels of the caster, one creature can be affected by the spell. One creature at levels. Yeah, it doesn't say that for the reverse. I don't know. I mean, maybe it would. Maybe it won't matter. I'm kind of skeptical of whether it means all of them, because the remove fear is a lot less effective than a fear. Oh, I'm gonna say it's gonna be one guy for now, and
Yeah,
I'll research
sense.
to say next time, because it is, the fear portion is much more effective than the remove fear, so I can see why you would be able to remove it more people as you level up, but I'll see how other people, maybe there's a sage advice somewhere I can look up. But so pick a target, and which one do you want to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and do this sword guy in front of me.
Okay.
So I don't know. If I cast a spell, I don't think it's going to force him to save, is it?
It doesn't? Let me check.
He's reversing his move.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
still
so I
should
don't
have a
know if
save
that's-
versus spell on it, and it doesn't, and I'm going to fix that. So if you cast it now, it will, and I will note that I need to add that.
I still have him targeted, right?
Yes,
Yes, I do.
I think so.
Okay. What did it do?
Did it remove fear?
Yeah, because that's all I've got.
But it should have cast when you cast it. Did you not cast it? Or
I
did
clicked
you?
the button, and it says I tried to use it but have no uses left, and I don't know. Weird.
So I'll make sure I did the right. Oh, I didn't do it to the right one. Go ahead and do it again. I mean, it'll bitch, but it'll still do it. Make him save. There you go. And he did save.
Okay.
Great turn again. And I think he's gonna do that. Done. Miramar.
Just trying to get out.
You struggle as hard as you can against it, and you realize no matter what your strength is against this rope, that it seems to just kind of, it gives as you do it, and then it just kind of wraps around you again. You can't, work your way out of it. You suspect that somebody's going to need to cut you out or disable the magic item. Jareth.
Okay. Try to stab the curate again.
You have Bugbear 7 targeted, by the way. But first, give me a save versus spells, please.
Save versus spells. Nope.
Yeah, same situation that Miramar had. You cannot attack that guy. There's something around him that's just making you, whenever you try to focus on him, you can't, and you shift your focus to just anything else.
How about that other human that's diagonal?
Yeah, there you go. You can do that.
How do I verify that I have him targeted?
Yeah, I still see you as having the Bugbear 7 targeted.
How about now?
But now you have Bugbear 7 and the human targeted.
How about now?
There you go. There you go. And you can just drag and drop the dice on top of the token too, so.
Yeah, mighty swing and a miss.
Alrighty, next person. Barton.
All right, he goes invisible, and he wants to move. We can move through teammates, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And he's getting something out of his backpack when he gets to there.
Okay, so the using the thing and moving is your entire thing. So
Okay,
next
that's
round
just-
you'll
the
have
next
to.
round he's going to grab. Yeah.
Okay, square. All right, Grimlock, you are unfeared.
Okay.
Or not feared. You are unsilenced. Or not silenced. God damn it. You are unfleed.
Uncommanded.
So, the problem is you're also surrounded by darkness and all this other stuff. So, you tell me what you want to do. I've got some ideas on some rolls that I'll need you to make.
Okay, well, I still got the wall. The wall is
Yep.
what I was using to direct myself. So
Uh-huh.
I'm basically reversing my direction again, following the wall. And I'm going to go all the way until I hit another wall.
All right. Are you going to take it slow or are you going to do the same speed?
I don't want to
You
be
have a
running
choice
into
now.
walls. No, I don't want to be running into walls, so I'm going as fast as I can to make sure I don't run face first into a wall.
I tell you what.
Not wanna-
Give me. You have abilities. It's a dwarf. Where is it? Give me a D6. You can do it out in the
in
open.
the tower?
So you're fairly certain you know that your distance from where you're at, because you're familiar with the construction and the tunnel itself. So you feel pretty certain that you could run straight north and stop at the end and not hit the wall. I mean, that's your full action, but you can run all the way up and you would get to the wall where I haven't
Well,
marked
can
on the
I
map.
talk at the same time?
Scream and holler while you're moving, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So as I'm getting closer to them, I'm yelling at them, guys, I still can't see anything. Please, please direct me. I'm in the corner now. Tell me where to go. Point me in the right direction. Yada, yada, yada.
He is held still, I believe. Yep. This guy is not. And he wants to kill Robbie pretty badly. And the guy can't hit the broadside of a... There we go! For a whopping 2 damage. And Baez, you are held. Next round, please. Oh, yeah, you guys can roll, sorry. Been on Jareth.
All right.
There we go. Garden.
All right, he is going to get his rope of climbing out of his backpack.
Okay. That'll take you
Does that
around.
take the full round? All right.
Yep. What's this guy doing? He's just kind of standing there with his shield and protecting himself. Barney.
Okay, I'm going to attack the human.
Go for it.
And I'm also going to yell, like, for the glory of Palor as I do it, hoping that it'll help my dice roll and also give Grimlock some idea where the hell we're at.
The guy you're fighting, he says, "Your god has no reach here."
Nope, sure doesn't.
So what did you tell me, Robbie, or did you tell me anything?
I'm just hollering out loud so you'll know where I'm at.
Okay.
I swung at
Sheriff,
this guy.
here you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna try again on the same guy I got targeted. Never mind.
Yeah, our attacks really suck tonight.
I've done okay.
Miramar, did you want to skip that round?
Yeah, I'm just laying there.
Oh God, I forgot. Yeah, you're wrapped up in the rope. I'm sorry. All right, this guy is doing the same thing he's been doing. He's gonna miss Rob and miss Rob. Grimlock.
Okay, so I heard Robbie hollering for me, and so I am going to head in that direction, which is along the wall here, but I know that... Oh, I don't know. So I guess I'm going to run into Baez.
Yep.
And I'll attempt to go around him, because I guess I can feel who that is.
They're not moving. That's all you know. Somebody just kind of laying there and not moving.
Oh, I got my hands on him.
He ain't moving.
Yeah, and so I'm going around him.
Okay.
That way. And then continuing to move in that direction. Again,
Okay.
just probing to figure out what's there.
So you hit the
Moving
table.
cautiously.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
yell at him when I see him getting that close?
You can do whatever you... Well, I say whatever you
Basically just scream at, hey, there's a dude right in front of you. Maybe he can hit him.
Okay, so if Robbie says that, then I'm gonna swing. Yeah, if you want that to happen next round, that's fine. If you want me to pass, I can
It's
pass.
definitely going
Sure.
to take you having to, negotiate, past all those people on the table and figure out where you're at. Yeah, it'll
Okay.
need to be next round. And Baez, you are no longer held.
Yay.
But now you're blind.
Yep. Now you
Yeah.
can't see anything.
Nobody can see anything, right? It's just black.
Rob's the only one that can see through it. Well, he can't see through it right now because he's not in it. I guess that's probably the way I should do
Well,
it.
the human can see too. It doesn't matter though because he can't hit anything, right?
The human. Who's the human?
Oh, the guy that just says human, the guy with the flaming sword and the whip or whatever.
Oh, he's not in it.
That's what I mean. I said he can see, but it doesn't matter because he can't hit anything
Yeah, right.
anyway.
You're right. Yes.
Okay.
You're aware of what's been going on. You just haven't been able to move. I mean, it doesn't make you blind, except for when, you're the guy surrounded by darkness is right in front of you.
Hold on, let me check. This is this darkness is a magical darkness that was. I missed the part when we entered it. Was it always here? Did somebody cast it?
It's cast on Grimlock, so anywhere he goes, it's following him.
All right, let me check something very quickly here. Let me see if my ring of shooting stars. Ah, damn it! All right, I gotta be under open sky for that to work. Oh well. But if I am underground, what can I do this thing? Looks like. fairy fire, or spark shower. Well, that's not gonna do me any good. Alright, damn. You really can't do much when you can't see. Alright, hold on a second, let me look at the map. It's on Grimlock, huh? I'm gonna step out of it. I'm gonna back up. Can I see?
Yep. Can't see into the globe, but you can certainly see. So,
Okay.
Rob, quick question. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to distract from bias. But, Rob,
Okay.
your thing allows you to not be blinded, right? That's what it says.
I think it says it can't anything that would deprive me of sight.
Please. Sphere access specialty. Automatically saves versus spells that deprive of sight, darkness, blindness, etc. So you can't be blinded, and when you're in it, I will let you see. But if you're not in it, I think I'm going to. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it the way we've been doing it, to where you can see to just for now. I may change my mind later, but it kind of seems like it's more of a it affects you, and if it's not on you and you're not in it, it shouldn't let you see through it. But for now, I'm gonna let it keep going. But bias,
Right.
you moved.
Yeah, if I've got more move left, alright, so the blackness is around. Okay, I think I see where it's at. Grimlock. What's this other 7-foot radius over here to the south?
You have no clue.
Is it blackness?
No, you don't know what that's for.
Okay,
It's there so I can see it.
got it.
No, I wish I could hide it. It doesn't hide it.
Okay. Alright. So that might be silence or something, but yeah, I'd have no clue. Very good. Alright, then I'm gonna go around the bubble of blackness to see if I can 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I at least get to there? I should, right?
Oh yeah, that's where you want to be.
Alright, so this Prefect Alrem, I can see him, right?
Yep.
And I can see this human up here?
That's gonna be your turn. That is, everybody needs to roll initiative now. You do notice that it is quite quiet where you are at. Naturally so. Miramar. Oh, you're tangled up. Barton.
Baez
Well-
still has plus 99 to his initiative.
Really? How did that happen?
I don't know.
What the heck?
Yeah, you set your initiative to plus 99 for your basic initiative modifier.
I have no idea how I did that.
I don't either.
Well, what Garton was going to do is now been screwed up because he cannot see. I know that Miramar was there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will attempt to find him and see if I can free him from the rope.
How?
I've got a dagger. I'll see if I can get a hold of a rope and cut it.
All right. Let me check something real quick. Alrighty. You can grab a hold of the edge. I mean, but as you grab a hold of a piece of the rope that's like on, he's like I said, he's rolled up like he's in a carpet, and the rope is kind of wound up on the ends like a big spool. So you can grab a hold of some, and as you do, it's slipping and sliding through your fingers. So if you want to try to cut it, you're gonna have to make a roll to hit. And if you want to do that, roll it out in the open, and I'll tell you whether you hit or not.
straight to hit with the dagger?
Like you'd normally do against anything. Just do an attack and not against the target.
I missed that.
Yeah, you definitely
Stab
missed.
Miramar in the eye.
No. He is completely just wrapped up, so. Guy is still held. Guy. Something. Jareth.
Okay. Did the curate actually disappear? Or is he
Can't
just
see.
hidden because of the darkness?
Right.
Right
see.
which?
You can't see, so you don't know. He's just, everything's black around you again.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and hit the.
Ooh!
Wow.
That's an automatic hit. Must not have him targeted. But that definitely
I
hits.
saw the human. The human I was trying to hit. So that should still work.
Yep.
And
you're good. Yep. Just
do I
do damage.
roll the damage normally? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, 20, even if you're blinded, hits. And max damage. look at
Very
that.
nice.
Nice job, James.
All right.
Grimlock.
All right. So, I am swinging in the direction. I mean, I don't see the guy there anymore.
Nope.
Did something happen to him?
You're blinded, so you can't see.
Okay. So I am. All right. So Barney told me there was a guy there, so I am swinging at the guy that I think is there. So that's
Okay.
what I'm doing. So
Okay.
what do you want me?
You can certainly swing where he told you there was somebody there.
Okay. So you got to tell me what you want me to target when I swing.
Just doing a normal attack. And it is an even round, so you get 2 of them.
Okay. Does that mean I just like click the attack button
Yep,
with a +2?
Yep.
Okay.
And it seems that your attacks whiff through everything. There's like just air there. There's nothing there apparently.
Okay. So in that case, I'm moving forward, but I can't do that till the next round. I take it.
Right, because you
That
did
work?
a full round of attacks.
Okay, I'm done.
Alright, Barney. You. Well,
I missed.
swung at.
Yeah, I swung
well,
at the human.
Right. What I was going to say is, you saw the guy move out and step to the south. And if you want to tell Grimlock now that it's your turn and you saw him move, you certainly can do that. But before you do, if you're going to do that, let me know. It's up to you. What
Yeah,
you wanna do.
I'll
Okay,
I'll holler that.
So
I see
give
him.
me a. So I'm gonna, and you'll know why I do this later. But I want you to give me a save versus spells. And you made it. So now you certainly can tell him where he is. Well, again, you can say he's in front of me now, or he's southwest of you, or whatever. Just keep in mind that Jareth is also southwest of him.
Yeah, I'll yell out to Grimlock. Hey, Grimlock, I got one in front of me, and that other guy just stepped out right behind him.
Okay.
And Robbie, you were just hit twice. By us. You can see the curate, and you can see the human, and you can barely see the edge of your buddy Barney up in there in the corner. And it's very quiet. You hear nothing. You hear people. You see people's mouths opening, but you hear nothing. It's just like you've stuck your fingers in your ears.
Mm-hmm. And what is the curate? What does he look like? Is he a warrior?
It looks like that image right there.
Trying to zoom in.
Wearing a plate armor.
Okay.
Doesn't look like a nice guy. He's got a shield.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna scream a silent battle cry and charge this guy with my...
He is held and not moving, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Can I
Kick
hear
his
myself
ass.
now?
You can.
Alright, well, while I'm here, I'll complete the charge and take a smack.
Give me a save versus spells first, please.
Saver spells. Was that supposed to be in the tower?
No. Alright, so you can go ahead and make the attack. It's an automatic hit. So just damage. Because he's held.
Hold on, gotta get my
It's
character
not an
sheet.
automatic
Here.
kill because you guys are not out of combat yet. Oh, you smacked him in the head, a good one.
Yeah, more like tapped him. Alright.
Well, he is wearing a big helmet, probably.
Yeah.
Or some kind of chainmail coif or something.
Where is that combat tab?
I got it. Next round. Everybody roll initiative, please.
Hold on.
Barney and Baez. Alright, Garden, what are you doing? Can't see a thing.
I'm still trying to get Miramar loose.
Oh. Roll to hit again. That is a miss. This guy is gonna rob me. Second time. This guy, I think. Let's see something real quick.
I just realized with +2 have helped that.
Let's go back and look. 1 sec. No.
Okay. I'm gonna. The reason why is I got the dagger set as my offhand and it's -2 because it's my off.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll change that next time.
Alright. The curate just seems to be standing there, backing up the human and not doing anything right now. Jareth.
Okay. Do I sense in any way that I'm in the dark and in the quiet? So I don't guess I sense the curate has moved.
Yeah, no,
unless
you don't.
Unless he bumped into me.
No, he did not. He is, in fact, he seems to be avoiding combat right now. So.
All right.
But
I'm
you're in
going after the
silence
same guy.
and darkness too. So yeah, you know you assume the guy that was there is still there, and you know that you've been attacking. So you certainly can go at him. You're just going to be at -2 to hit.
Yeah. Okay. Okie doke.
Next. Bias.
Okay. Now
Gonna
that
hit
I
him
can
again?
Speak. Nope. I take the wand from my belt, turn, point toward the curate, and speak.
Save
command
versus
words
spells.
paralyzes us. Shit. God damn it. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, nothing
You
good.
cannot attack him.
Okay, so that burns up.
Nope.
action.
Nope. You can
Okay.
change what you want to do. So if you want to point it at the human or the guy in front of you, you certainly can.
Okay, then I will redirect at the human then.
All right, let her rip.
Shit, it's been a while. All right, so I need to drag the
Cast.
the cast.
Yep. So, let's check. You can put that effect on.
All right, got it.
All right, and let's. All right, next. And if you didn't know, you guys can drag the next actor button onto your action buttons on the bottom. So what I would suggest is do that to the one, so you can just hit F1 and it'll go to the next person. That way you don't have to have the seat combat tracker up. Barney, the guy in front of you seems to have stopped moving entirely.
Good. I can drink my potion in peace.
Go for it, yeah. Chug it and move to the next person.
Do I need to target myself and then hit the effect on it? Is that how that works?
Drag it and drop it on top of you. Or target yourself, yeah. Either one. I would just drag the dice and drop it on your token. Or your thing in the combat tracker. I don't know how you guys play. Obviously, you do something different because you guys are really big on targeting. There you go. Miramar is held. Guy is held. Grimlock is blind. What are you doing?
So I hear Barney has told me there's a guy in front of him, and I can hear him getting hurt straight ahead and to the right. So I am going to charge. Not charge swinging, charge running. Like, I'm going to tackle whoever it is I run into. So I'm running in that direction and attempting to help Bjarni save him by tackling whatever it is I run into.
Okay. Give me a straight up, just a flat attack, not with your, just your Lethaco on your front character sheet. Just double click that. It'll be at a -2, or just do the roll, and I'll look and see what that hits.
Okay. Not hitting any pluses or minuses.
7. And that would be AC 5 because
Do
your
I get
modifiers.
the +2 for blind fighting, or just?
That's what I'm
blind fighting
saying.
not
Your
count?
AC hit will actually be 5. And he is held, or he is paralyzed anyway, so you easily slam into something. And I'm assuming you're just going to keep going until he stops or falls over?
Yeah, I'm taking him down, tackling him. If he goes to the ground, he goes to the ground.
You run and you end up slamming into a wall, and that whoever or whatever it is that's in front of you, it feels like a person. They're not moving. They just kind of slide down, like they're either dead. In fact, you suspect he's dead.
Okay. And as I do that, I'm like, Bjarni, talk to me. This the bad guy that's hurting you?
Yeah, you got him. You took him down. There's one more to your left.
Okay. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Everybody roll initiative, please. Alrighty. Tab. Curate moves. He only moved how far? 12, 15, 20 feet. So he is going to swing at the guy in the back that's in front of his buddy. Bias. Missed. Wow, that's pretty tiring. Held. Miramar is held. Grimlock.
Okay, man. I am swinging at the dude that's on the ground.
The one you just
Barney
tackled?
told me was a bad guy. Yes. Barney told me it was a bad guy, and I'm
Okay,
whacking.
it's auto hit. Just do damage.
Okay, and this regular damage, not large damage, correct?
Right.
And this is an even round, so I'm doing it twice.
Yep.
Is that right?
Correct.
And that's it for me.
What's Barney doing?
Well, I was gonna smack this guy, but I'm thinking now maybe I should try to grab that. Has he dropped that rope that's holding Miramar?
He doesn't have the rope. Once it wrapped around Miramar, his right hand was free.
Okay.
It looked like a whip. He kind of flung it off in that direction. It just let it go, and it did its
Gotcha.
thing. And it's
Gotcha.
he dropped his sword. His sword kind of went out when it hit the ground, and he's just laying there. He's not moving it on, and Grimlock is hacking him to pieces.
I'll smack him too. He needs to die.
All right, just do damage. Nice. All right, Garton, you're gonna try to cut the rope again?
Yep, I'm gonna try again.
Oh, and I'll holler out too about the other bad guys running away, headed south.
That is a miss. Garton.
Damn.
It's pretty wiggly and pretty hard to keep a hold of and swing at.
I'd yell a warning to Baez, but I don't think it'll go through this cone of silence, whatever the shit that is.
Yeah, I'll holler out and tell him I can't get this rope off Miramar.
All right, everybody but Baez here. Baez, your go. You got Curate standing right next to you. He's got a shield and a mace, and he's growling at you.
Let's see. So I'm gonna have to make a save versus spells if I want to attack him.
You did last round.
All right. Well, I'm drawing well, I'm using the wand again to try to.
The Curate?
Yep.
Okay. You don't need to save.
All right. Let's give it a try.
My God, that wand, dude. That's like the I win button.
It is.
It's crazy.
Go ahead and put the effect on it.
Remove ass from sling.
I don't have a whole lot of charges left, but I'll use it while I.
Amen, brother. We'll get you another one.
Next.
Sorry.
This guy's paralyzed, bleeding on the ground. Jareth, what are you doing?
I don't think I could see or hear that he's paralyzed, bleeding on the ground.
No. I'm going to make you probably, since you weren't the one that knocked him down and you can't see through it, you're going to need to make an attack against his normal AC
All right.
to see if you can stab him. Otherwise,
Still
if you could
minus
see,
2.
I'd let you just do damage. Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Alright, next round. Roll initiative, please. Grimlock and Garten.
Oh, sorry.
Grimlock? Charles,
Yeah?
you need to roll initiative, please.
I thought I did.
Nope.
I think you rolled an attack.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Alright.
He's in bloodlust. He just wants to attack it all.
Alright, Garten.
Slacking.
Kill, kill, kill.
I'm going to move on past onto the other side of the Curie.
You don't know what's going on there.
Once I get to there, I'll be able to see it
Get to where?
right there.
Mhm.
I want to move on down here to help Baez. I just know that Prefect Alram was down here, and I told him I was going to come see him later.
Okay. So you only move 15 feet to get to there.
So I'm going to move to there.
Alright. Next.
And Alram is still held. Oh, I can't do
Yep.
that.
He's not moving right now.
No, they need half my move.
Yeah. Human is paralyzed. The curate is paralyzed as well. Prefect Alram. Swings at Baez and misses. He is no longer held. And Miramar is held. Grimlock.
Okay. I'm continuing to chop this guy into pieces until Baez tells me, or Bjarni tells me to stop.
Okay.
You got him, man. You got him.
All right, where to
Baez.
next?
Okay. Right. I'm gonna club the curate in the face with my staff, I guess.
Roll to hit.
So I just roll down.
Oh, no. You don't need to roll to hit. He's not moving, so yeah, you can do damage. Good
Not
points.
much better than last time.
Nice. Next. Jareth, you can't hear anything, so you don't know he's dead.
Nope, I don't.
You can continue to roll and try to see if you hit something.
I think perhaps I should just get out of the dark and quiet. So I'm going to back up one square.
Well,
So
that'll get you
there.
out of the darkness.
Yeah, and take a look around. And I can see these guys down further in the
Yep.
in the hallway, right?
Yep.
Including the curate, who I didn't even know had moved. So.
Yep.
I'm going to attack the curate next round, unless I can get to him and do it this round.
Well, since you said you're moving out and then looking around and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think that's this round.
Yeah, I can put you here, and then next round you can, if that's where you want to be, and then you can
That's
attack
it.
him next round. Okay.
That's it.
You can't hear anything here, but you can certainly see them.
Sounds good.
Next, Barney.
Okay, I'm going to step up and speak with Grimlock and get him oriented and start bringing him down next round to get down here where the bad guys are.
All right, everybody roll initiative, please.
I gotta not double click that one.
Baez, looks like you're going first.
All right, magic missile him in the face. The curate, that is.
Ow. Next. Barney.
Okay, I'm gonna move up and get ready to move Grimlock on his turn.
Move that body out of the way. Next. Next.
Sorry.
Ah, he's paralyzed.
All right.
Grimlock.
I'm following Bjarne's directions and accompanying him south to help deal with the problems down there. That's what he wants me to do.
So where you want to take him, Barney?
I want to move him right up next to Jareth and tell him, you know, basically where the curate is. And then next turn, hopefully he can switch places with Bayat.
You want to
So
stay?
basically
You're going to have to move to there to get him to there. So
Yeah, that's fine. And then tell him that he's immediately to his, what would that be, his right
Oh,
there?
I can't hear you now. I'm in
Yeah.
the silent.
that's the best you can do, and he can't hear you. He doesn't. And I'm going to say that takes basically your entire time because you're hand holding him and telling him where to go, and neither one of you can see anything. Well, I say neither one of you. He can't. And now you can't talk to him either. So Jareth.
Right.
All right, let's see if this curate still has a whammy on him. And am I blind again already?
Yes. So
Oh,
you
for
can't.
Pete's sake.
You just stab the guy to your left.
Quit following me.
I'm just doing what they tell me to do.
Somebody cast a Dispel Magic on that guy, for Pete's sake.
Or light, or continual
Is that
light,
natural?
or anything.
All right,
We
I'm going
only
to try
had-
and stab the curate in the dark. -2.
Because those would have been auto attacks otherwise.
Yes.
Yeah.
They would have. So something that's missing on your character sheet, Rob.
Huh?
Or pretty sure you're supposed to have, and I'll mention it after the fact. One second, I'm gonna look at something. Nope, I'm not wrong. I'm wrong. I'm thinking of some other cleric. Alright, so miss. Next. Dead. Prefect. Alright, he summons up this mystical hammer. Spawns next to him. Check something and read this real quick. So he has cast a spell. It summons this kind of this hammer that's floating in the air. Although just the guys are, the only person who can see it is Garten, and that's who it's attacking. And it misses. Garten, your turn. Roll initiative, gentlemen. Tobias, all you know is that you were surrounded by a globe of darkness, so you can't hear anybody yelling at you or anything. So, like everybody but Miramar's rolled, but that's okay. Kurat can't move. Miramar can't move. Baez.
Yeah, all right.
Gonna swing at the curate.
I want to move. Get out of this dark.
Ah, moving to there is going to initiate a attack from the prefect.
Oh, he's moving again.
Yes, he has been.
Oh, all right.
If you want to rethink that, you certainly can.
Was
Or
he moving
he's-
before the darkness fell on?
Yes, he swung at
Can
you
he not-
once.
Can he defensively move there though, since he never leaves the threat zone?
Yes, actually, you do a. I can't remember what it is, but you basically can move a third of your move and not do anything but move to there. And as long as he's
Okay.
moving behind one of you guys, which he kind of is.
Right. So as long as I don't leave his threat range, I don't. invoke
No,
the
it's not the threat. It's how you move, not where you're moving. In this aspect of what he's talking about, it's a fallback maneuver. You're basically falling back
Yeah.
behind Garten. If he was going to attack anybody, he would attack Garten as you were moving past him. You're technically not out of his range. You know, he could get you because you're, still touching his square. But anyways, so as long as you're not going to attack anything, you use your entire action to do that. Yes, or no, he won't attack you.
Oh, good.
Grimlock.
Okay, I'm continuing to move south, probing for bad guys because that's where Bjarni said they were. So I'm assuming I'm going to move until I run into Prefect, whatever his nut.
Actually, what he said was the curate was on your right before you moved into the darkness, so you don't even know about the prefect. I mean, he said there were guys
I
south.
just know that there's dudes down the
Yep.
hall. I'm moving down the hall till I find dudes, period. And I can't hear anybody fighting. I can't hear
Nope.
anybody talking to me anymore. So I'm continuing to move down the hallway.
So when you get to that point, you can start hearing sounds.
Okay. And so as soon as I start hearing sounds, I'm like, I'm not swinging my axe at anything without audio evidence, basically. Somebody either needs to tell me what to do, or I need to hear somebody that is obviously an enemy in my immediate range. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So when I get out, so when I can start hearing, I'm gonna start hollering, "Hey guys, I can't see shit. If there's a bad guy around me, you need to let me know. Otherwise, because I'm not attacking. Otherwise, I don't want to hit one of you guys." And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so Garten is, well, we'll get when you go to the next person. So Garten, you can't see now, but you knew where the things were. I mean, you can give him direction so that on his next round he can do something if you want him to. Or you can stay quiet.
Or you can tell me to get the hell out of Dodge. Because
No.
I don't realize I'm screwing everybody else up.
So
Yeah, Grimlock just thinks he's blind. He doesn't know that there's a globe around him.
No, I tell him I'm attacking the prefect who was right in front of me. And that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to hit him. So I guess I'm -4 now.
Unless you have blind
Yeah, but-
fighting or something.
No,
tell-
no blind fighting.
You need to tell me where he is and with regards to me. I don't know where you are.
I don't know where you are either.
Got it. Okay.
You
I
can't.
can hear where you are. I guess that's good enough.
Yeah, see, there we
sorry,
go.
grabbed the wrong-
There we go.
Sorry, I got it.
It worked. Yes. Alright. That is a miss.
And
Sir.
I missed. And hold on one more. Yeah, that's
Oh, that's a
definitely miss.
big miss.
Stab myself in the knee.
There we go. Prefect, he's gonna
Yeah,
go.
I don't know where you are, man. I can't see nothing. It's dark here.
So what happens is hammer is going to make its attack versus Garden. Missed. But the prefect backed out of the globe and swings at Baez. And I'm going to put him back on the map so you can see him. Oh, that's it. Seven damage. Jareth.
Okay, so it's
Can't hear,
I'm
can't see.
still in the dark and the quiet.
Yep.
I know the curate was right there because I saw him before it got dark and quiet again. So I'm going to stab in that general direction.
Okay, roll to hit. -2. Barney.
I want to step up to there so I can swing at the curate.
Okay, go for it. You don't minus this. Actually, nope, you don't even need to roll a hit, just do damage.
Right. Okay.
You can see through all this mess. Alright, roll initiative, gentlemen. It's a long ass fight, man. I think I'm not going to use
like
darkness.
all of these are.
This particularly because there's like 2 or 3 casters in the fight, and they kind of stretch it out.
We've had a lot like this, though, I feel like. Can I roll?
Can you what?
Roll on the ground?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you wouldn't know where you're going because it's like completely around your face and your head too. It's not just like wrapping your arms up. Like I said, you just look like a roll of thread almost, but it's rope. Alright, looks like everybody but Miramar's rolled, which we don't need. And our prefect going to Bias did save, however. There. And then the spiritual hammer is going to continue swinging at Garden. Missing. Bias.
What's that? Is there silence?
As you, what were you doing? What was your action?
My wand.
Oh, as you're trying to say the command word, it just like nothing comes out of your mouth. It's just complete silence. It's not on you, but it hit the wall behind you because you saved. So.
Okay.
Is that door open?
Yes. What do you want to do, man?
I guess my only option is to attack. Let's see.
That's not true. You could do another full action move away. And, well, you can't see what's in the darkness. You could certainly attempt to do that. Although, it comes with some caveats.
Yeah.
You know somebody's in that darkness looking for somebody to attack as well.
Okay. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna.
All right. Yeah, you're certainly welcome to.
Damn it.
Grimlar is held. And Grimlock, remember what Garton told you. And after
Garton
he said
told me
that,
there's somebody.
in front of you, yep.
What? Garton told me there's somebody swinging in front of him, so I just rolled. I am charging and doing another tackle attack. I am very out of sorts, and I don't want to be slicing one of my players in half. So at this point, I'm trying to do, what do you call it? Subdual damage kind of thing, that kind of thing, where I'm just trying to take somebody down to the ground and figure out who's what. So I'm just running south, tackling.
Alright, so go ahead and give me just a straight up attack roll using the tackle on your front.
Okay. There it is.
And that would be AC 6. So you run, you want to go as far south as you can until you hit somebody or hit a wall?
Yeah, I'm charging. Grabbing at somebody, you know?
So you go charging through, you miss the prefect, and run into
I don't touch him at all. Like,
No.
I run right through his square where I'm
Yep.
grabbing my hands out and I don't
Yep.
feel anything.
Nope.
That's what you're telling me?
Yep.
Alright.
He saw the globe coming and he did whatever he was going to do. You just missed
Yeah.
the roll. The attack roll was just way off, so for his AC.
Okay.
He's not paralyzed like the other guy was too. So
Alright,
you
and
you
so
run
I ran
south
into a
and
wall, right?
right. Yep. And now the rest of you
Alright, so-
guys that were in the globe can see things now that you couldn't
Okay.
before. So
And so I'm yelling, say, guys, I got no idea where I'm at and where the bad guys are. I'm staying put until you guys tell me to do otherwise.
you hear no response.
Because
Barney.
we can't hear him.
Nope. Fucking silence everywhere, man. All right, Barney, what are you doing? You're in a silence
Get it?
globe right there.
Yeah, can I charge that prefect guy down there?
Yeah,
I
if
was
you
going
want
to
to,
swing
sure.
my mace. I can charge him with my mace, yeah. Does that give me
Yeah.
a bonus or something?
+2 to hit, yeah. But your AC also it basically gives him a +1 to hit you if he turns and swings at you.
That's fine. Move there, and then
Go for it.
you said +2?
Mm-hmm. Miss. Curate is still paralyzed, yes. Jareth. Still have the human
All
targeted,
right.
by the way.
Sorry, what was that?
You still have human targeted, by the way. The dead guy.
There, got that fixed.
Okay. Now you can see, you just can't hear. You can see the curate in front of you, he's not moving. If you want to stab him, you certainly can. You just do damage.
Will do. Do I just roll the damage on him?
Mm-hmm. You go.
Guess I hit his pinky finger.
You did. Still, it hurts. Alright, Garton, you can now see the prefect. You can see Barney. You can see everybody. You just can't hear a thing.
That's fine. I'm gonna stab the prefect. Attempt to, anyway. That just
Aw.
sucks.
Misses. Alright, roll initiative, guys. Miramar. Go ahead and roll this round, please. The rope seems to be, with the death of whoever it was that commanded it, the rope seems to be kind of just loosening up. By the time it's your turn on this round, you'll be able to act. Bias. All right, Miramar, you go first. So the rope is just kind of laying on the ground next to you. Kind of shrunk down to the size of like about an 8-foot stretch of rope.
Alright. I think I would get up. I'm gonna take the rope and shove it in my bed. That's my turn.
Okay. Garden.
I guess I will attempt to hit him again.
Go for it. Take him out, man. Take him out.
Look at that.
Look at that! Nat 20, man. Too damn rocking it, man. Are you not doing when you're offhand?
No, because I remembered that I had pulled the rope out, so I've got to hold on to that rope with one of the hands.
Ah, gotcha. So Grimlock, nobody's responded to you yet.
Yeah,
You're still gonna stay there?
I'm continuing to yell. I felt around. I've got a wall to one side. I've got a wall to another side. So I'm just turning and looking up what I think is the hallway with my axe at the ready, yelling and hollering, just saying, guys, I can't see shit. I'm staying right here. I ain't attacking unless y'all tell me otherwise.
Okay. Bias.
Of course, we're in silence and can't hear anything, right?
No. Yeah, none of you can, and he doesn't know it. Look at that. AC foe. Next.
That was okay. Yep. I have no hope of hitting him any.
Paralyzed. Jareth.
Alright, I'm gonna roll damage on him again.
Alrighty, go for it. Trying to impale him while he's laying on the ground. There we go. 3 damage. Alrighty, first thing that happens is the prefix Spiritual Hammer swings at Garden and misses. And the prefect he likes beating on the guy on the ropes, so that's what he's going to keep doing. Ah, here it is. Okay, that's a hit. This is action Barney. Next round, rolling it. Baz and Jareth. Gareth, are you gonna take out the curate this round?
Now, I'm a rogue, and I'm fighting a guy who's laying on the ground. Can I not get backstab damage on this at least?
Well, technically no, because you're not sneaking up behind him and everything. But he looks pretty dead, or I say pretty dead. He looks pretty wounded. You didn't do that against him?
I didn't roll it on him. Sorry. Want me to re-roll it?
I did. I just dragged it and dropped it on him.
He had 1 hit point.
Yeah, 1 or 2. It wasn't much. That's why I wasn't making a big deal about you getting backstab. All right. Next. Ermar.
I want to move there.
Alrighty. Less than
And when
half
I
your
get
move.
there, all I want to do is kind of tug on the back of Brother Rajarni and motion to him, basically showing him my sword, trying to give him the indication to let me in.
Okay.
Okay.
Swap.
Garden.
I'll swing.
Garten, remembering that he has the rope, is going to command it to snake out and and tie itself off to Prefect Aram, and he's just going to try to interfere with his attacks.
Okay, you hold your hand out and you say, nothing comes out of your mouth.
It doesn't. Does it have to be a?
It's a
Does it
command
have
word.
to be verbal?
It
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all those, the wands and
All right.
activating items. Yeah, so same thing that the guy with the rope did. He, when I said he made this little wavy thing, he also said something too. So. Nobody said anything, Grimlock.
Same thing.
Bias.
Alright, doing a fighting tactical retreat or whatever the hell you call it. Falling behind Garten and Bjorn.
About right there is good. Is that where you want to be?
That'll work.
Alrighty. That is, yeah, that's still in the silence, so. But that's probably, what is that? Let's see, that's 15 and 10, so 5. I don't know, what's your move? It's third.
120.
You're good. I was thinking maybe you could have some more, but I thought you had slower move base than that. Yeah, your move is 9. Probably because of
Is
weight
it?
carried. Yeah. And then
Okay.
your a third of your move would be 3, so 30 feet. So I was thinking you can maybe move further, but you can't. That's as
No,
far as
I'm
you can
good.
go. Okay.
Yep.
Next. Barney. What did it?
Okay, I want to move to the spot that Baez just vacated and then attack.
Okay, go for it. Alright, before we go to Prefect, Miramar.
Yep.
Just move forward and try to get him to move. He got out of your way, so you can finish that and do at least one attack, because that's not more than half of your stuff, so. That is a miss. And now it's Prefect's turn. Let's see. He still has his spiritual hammer. Shorty. He keeps missing. That's who he is going to swing at as well. Oh, he hit. I didn't think it's 6. Alright, roll nits. Baez.
Keep going until I get out of the silence. Oh, I didn't quite intend to go there. I meant one square to the left. I got cockeyed. Perfect.
If you're done next, Jareth.
All right, I'm going to move in front of Baez. Kind of crouch down so he can see. And if anything comes at him, I'm going to stay.
So you're gonna move up to there? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright. Next. Or
Alright, take a swing.
Barney. Grimlock.
Yep, same thing.
Martin.
You still right there?
Yeah. is still going to keep bashing on the little short, tiny guy because he likes beating up on little things, weak things, or things he perceives as weak. Change our target.
The good thing that spiritual hammer sucks.
It does. He fucking can't hit the broadside of a fucking barn with it. But let's see if he can. Nope.
I don't think I ever hit anything with spiritual hammer.
No, it's really a worthless spell.
Well, it gives him 2 attacks around, so it's kind of nice. But yeah, he hasn't
It's
hit
2
shit with
attacks
it.
around, but one of them's always going to miss.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Where are we at? We need everybody to roll initiative, please, if you haven't already. Yes. It looks like he's going first again, so I will miss with my spiritual hammer. I did not. I did damage. And then he is going to swing his mace, warhammer, at him and miss. Grimlock.
Same thing.
Barney. That 20, look at that. One second before you go, Miramar.
Okay.
Do your thing. Sorry.
Okay.
Oof. Garden.
With
Bias.
Okay. Trying to target the prefect with my wand. Has a range of 60 feet. It looks like he's maybe 35 from me. The big question is who is that in front of me? Miramar.
Miramar and
Is she
Jareth.
blocking away? Yeah, but Jareth is crouched down, right?
Yes, that's
I don't
correct.
know. What does the
That's
wand
what I said.
say? What does the wand say?
The wand?
Shoots forth a thin ray of bluish color to blah blah blah. Any creature
Right.
touched by the ray must roll a successful saving throw versus wand or be rendered. I mean, based on that, anything that would be in between you and him, which Miramar is definitely between you and him.
Well. Okay. Well, I can't do that because I'll wind up paralyzing my own buddy.
Prefect would appreciate that.
Sure he would.
Probably give
Thank
you a spot in his
Give
cult.
me a job. Hold on 1 second. Range. Oh crap. Let me just touch on that. Last. This prefect doesn't have. Well, I guess that's a stupid question. He doesn't have a rope, does
A
Like
robe?
over his shoulder. I don't know. I'm looking for something, any rope-like material that he is carrying on.
He is not carrying rope, at least anything obvious right now. He's not got a backpack like he's an adventurer either, so.
Okay. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Balls. I don't think I can do. Oh, maybe I can. No. Ah, it's a 10-foot cube. Never mind. I'll start biting everybody else too. I was gonna summon a swarm in there, but it's gonna cover that whole 10-foot area. Ah, crap. I guess I'm just gonna hold.
Okay. It goes to Jareth.
Okay. There's nothing alive, nothing physical attacking Baez, so I'm just gonna hold my.
Go next. There's a new round. Garden.
Alright, Garden is going to move to there. And he will attempt the rope thing next round.
Okay. Bias.
Ah, I didn't mean to do that.
What you trying to do, bud?
I was gonna move myself closer since I'm not gonna be able to target him. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, that's it. I'm just gonna move up behind Mir.
Alrighty, Jareth.
Okay. Don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything here. Well, the darkness is gone. So the prefect is the only guy standing. Is he fighting or is he just standing?
Looking at people. Actually, now that I think about it, with guard. Oh, you did a fighting retreat, so we'll assume that anyway. Bias, is that where you wanted to move? You have yourself in front of Garden.
Yes, I'm sorry. Right, yeah, because I need I have a protection from evil and some other things, but I can only help out if I am within touch range. So that's why I was close.
All right. And then Jareth, what were you gonna do?
I was asking if the prefect, who is the only person I can see that's still standing, of the bad guys, is he fighting or is he hold?
He's been fighting the whole time. He hasn't stopped.
All right. There's plenty of people around him. I can probably get over to here.
Yeah, if you want to move, you can certainly move, or you can do whatever you want, man.
I'll move it. Can I attack him at the end of that?
If you were charging, sure.
No, I don't want to charge.
Then no.
Alright, I'll hold.
Grimlock?
Same thing, man.
Alrighty.
Just hollering away.
Barney? Oh, that's a hit. Alright. The prefect Sizes up all three of you guys. And the little scrawny guy with the big long spear, say little scrawny guy. The guy with the least amount of armor is the one he's going to target.
All right.
He's targeting Grimlock. Garden. No, that's Jareth. There we go. I think, yep, his hammer is still there. So his hammer is going to attack Jareth and miss. Oh my god, that useless bag of shit! It rolled a 1. God. That definitely hits though. There we go. You're bloodied now, man. You have been bloodied. Miramar. Oh, max damage too. Another hit.
Oh, whoop his ass.
Uh-oh. This may be it, boys. He's... Oh! Max damage
Yes!
again! And with that...
Oh my
Yeah.
That was the longest fight. Alright.
30
god. We
rounds.
haven't left this room since we started.
No.
No.
Yeah.
So, now we can hear Grimlock screaming, right?
She can. He is still surrounded in blackness, though.
So, somebody should probably tell him that the fight's over.
Yeah, I'll holler at him. Hey, the fight. We finished the fight. We finished the fight. I'm coming to get you.
I'll lower my axe.
So I want to, yeah, I don't know, move and help him up and back in that room where the
Back
table
north?
is. Get him up
Right.
there. Yeah, so we can,
We got lots
Loot,
of bodies
get
to
the-
loot.
yeah, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, he still is got the thing on it. I don't want to drag it around and keep it on him. But for now. Alright, so what does Miramar want to do? Since you didn't get to do a lot of stuff, you get to go first. What do you want to do now that the battle appears to be over? Silence has fallen. It's not because you're in a silence spell.
Now the darkness hasn't fallen, right?
What does Miramar want to do?
So, I think the person that would interest me the most is the guy that wrapped me up. So I'm going back up to the human to start seeing what all he has on.
Okay. Give me a sucker. At the rope. And what looks like some elaborate banded armor. And a sword that is obviously magic. I mean, it was flaming whenever he came down the hallway. With the flames being gone, you can see there's runes in the blade, and the metal and the smith work on the blade is just extraordinarily good. Let's see. Got a gold chain and an 8-pointed amulet. Gem in it. He's got a pouch with some coins in it. And let's see. Dark red cloak. And there's a pocket in the cloak that also has some gems of various types. And I can put all that stuff in the... I'll do that. Take what you want. 8 banded agates. The chainmail that's listed there, there's some banded mail and chainmail. The chainmail was from, let's see, what was that from? Bugbears. So the suit of chainmail that's there also is from the bugbear. And then the amulet, the longsword, the rope, and the tiger eye and the turquoise are the other types of gems that he had as well in his pouch. And the coins in the parcel list is also what was in his belt pouch. So,
Where's the rope in the list?
No name.
Gotcha. So the rope I had already put in my backpack. I would dump most of this stuff out on the ground, basically so y'all would all see it. The longsword, I just want to, basically I'm holding it, looking at it, just trying to get some ideas as to
Okay.
what it does or how.
All right. And so next person on the list, I'll start with Baz because you also were kind of screwed half. I say half, 3/4 of tonight. So, what do you want to do? There is a half orc, bugbears, all kinds of bodies, or you can go look in the rooms, or just stand there and let other people do busy work. It's up to you.
There were no spellcasters other than the prefect.
The curate and the half orc, they all cast spells at some point, but
Okay.
they're all
Oh,
wearing
well.
armor.
Yeah, they're probably all clerics. Well, I may as well help search the bodies then, if somebody hasn't done it then.
What do you
Yeah, I
want to
think
search?
we should search and maybe use your little buddy's special nose for
That's a good point.
What do you want to search, ma'am?
Let's start with the curate.
He is wearing chainmail, has a gauntlet, a footman's mace, and a shield. Doesn't look like he's carrying any money on his person. I put those things in the partial list. I'm going to show you the amulet he's wearing. This is the same type of amulet that the guy with the sword had too. In fact, it looks like all these guys have this.
It looks like one of those elemental symbols. We see them at up in the temples. I recognize that shape for some reason.
Oh, look.
Yep. See, I knew that shape. So this day must be the fire. Yeah, they're the fire temple.
They are all, well, I'll say all. The curate and the human guy both are wearing these dark red cloaks. I haven't looked at theirs because we haven't got to those two, but the curate and the human certainly have them. Of the two that you've looked at, they both.
Okay. Well, I'll gather things and then call Nahasapita Petalan over once we've gathered stuff so that he can do his job and have a look over things to see if any of it read.
Okay. Alright, so the rest of you guys have kind of all were able to do something, so I'm not going to call you out. If you guys just want to examine all the bodies and just say that, we can go through that, if that's what you want to do.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what we
still
wanna do.
blind, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm in a corner waiting for directions. I'm not.
Half orc, wearing plate mail, shield, warhammer, had another gold amulet. And I will put that in the list. Chainmail. He has a more elaborate version of the amulet. Shield and a warhammer. Belt pouch with some platinum and there's 4 of them, 4 gems. He also has a scroll tube with a scroll. So that's all the bodies with all the loots thrown into the parcel. So if you guys want to,
You gonna have your little fiend check them out?
Yep.
tell you what's magic, is that what you're wanting?
Yeah. Just tell
Okay.
me what's re-
So there is a suit of chainmail, a suit of banded mail, the longsword, obviously, a shield that came from the prefect, and the warhammer that came from the prefect. In fact, the magic chainmail came from the prefect as well, and then all of that's magic.
Okay. Well, there you go. I'll inform the group, pointing it out for them. And
Gonna do.
sorry, you got cut off there. Did you ask me a question?
I said, what do you guys want to do with stuff?
Who
You
uses
got-
a
you
shield?
gotta-
I use a shield.
Well, then take this magic shield. Some magic
Tell you what I'll do.
chainmail here too.
Is I'm going to remove the non-magic shield and chainmail. If you guys want to use them, you can tell me later. Okay, because you still aren't going to know what it is, but
Right. So, anybody taking these gems? Because Gart, kind of has a thing for gems.
What gems, man? I can't see shit.
Yeah, you just stay over there in your corner. I will be glad to give you some of these gems once we can see around you.
Does anyone need a magic sword?
I have no magic weapons, but a long sword would be too
two-handed.
huge for my
Two-handed.
character. Yeah.
Do you want +1? I can dual wield long swords, right?
I believe so. You took the two
Two.
weapon specialization.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I can give you a short sword +1 that I have,
Oh, that would be awesome.
so I can. So do we want to do that?
Oh, I would gladly take a +1 long short sword. I mean, it would be wonderful.
Yes, if you want, you can just throw it in the parcel, and then he can take it out, and then you can take the long sword. You know it's magic. You don't know it's not been identified or anything yet, so.
Right.
So Brian, grab that short sword there. Alright. So you guys got two
But
suits of
toss
armor.
out the other my old short sword.
You guys got two suits of armor that was magic, the shield and the warhammer from Prefect. And the scroll. You guys just want to leave it here and head out?
No, I want to grab some stuff, but I don't know. It's gonna load me down pretty good. We could bundle it up and let our dwarf buddy carry it. I'm gonna have to guide him out anyway.
Carry what? I don't see shit.
So the banded mail and the chain mail are both magic, is what you're saying too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I can hold on to some stuff if need be.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna grab the shield for sure and sling it on my back so I can at least carry it out.
All right, grab it.
Got that.
2 gold amulets, and the gold amulet with a ruby, which is from the prefect. Chainmail, and a warhammer. Let me get rid of the normal warhammer so you guys don't mix it up. So you know those are the ones that are in there. That warhammer and that chainmail. The plate mail is not magic. Nothing else is.
That mace isn't magic either, right?
No. But so.
So did you
I got
grab
both
the?
sets of armor.
You did? I only saw the bandit
That's-
disappeared.
Yeah,
The
I see
chainmail's still
chainmail
there.
still.
I grabbed it. Here, I'll grab it again. There it goes.
Well, we need to grab some jewels and these amulets.
Okay.
Yeah, some of them look quite valuable.
I can hold stuff.
I guess I can hold on to the fire amulet if nobody's gonna.
How do you grab all of them at once?
I don't remember. It's a shift or an alt key.
I haven't been able to do it yet.
Maybe control. I don't know. I
Shift.
haven't never done it. Hold the shift key and drag them. There you go. That'll work. So you guys got zircons, turquoise, tiger eyes.
I'm grabbing them now.
Okay. Anybody getting the gold amulets and the fire pointed amulet? Or 8-pointed fire amulet?
Somebody
excuse
needs to grab the scroll.
The cleric should have a look
Definitely look at the scroll and see if it has anything like remove blindness or some shit. Continual light.
In fact,
I
it
got
has
the
something
scroll,
on there. Yeah, you should be able to click on it. Or I think it was it identified. I don't remember.
No, it wasn't identified yet. I have one that's identified, and this one I just grabbed is not.
Oh, yep, sure enough. Are you gonna look at it? Try to
I'll
read it?
kinda-
Try to see
yeah,
what
try
it
to
is?
read it, see what it is, if it's clerical or if it's wizardly. Probably clerical, but
Give me a spellcraft check. You got spellcraft, right? Or spell something. Skills. Yeah, that's spellcraft.
yeah, I got spellcraft.
Give me a check, please. Throw it in the tower. It is a divine scroll, and you can look at the contents of it now. So the plate mail, the short sword, and the warhammer that's magic, you guys want to just leave here?
The
No.
warhammer is magic. You said the warhammer is magic.
I didn't. The little imp thing did.
The short
Take all
sword's
the magic stuff, man, and probably take that plate mail too. That'll be worth a big chunk of money.
that short sword is my old sword, so
Hey, this scroll has a
I
dispel
can't
magic on
carry
it.
Ooh.
I think
As what?
this a dispel magic on it. I can use it, I think, to get rid of the darkness think, right?
Yes, you
Maybe.
can. You can use the spell magic to get rid of a lot of magic stuff. Potions, scrolls, spells that are still running, like darkness and light.
Or we can just rest here, and you could get whatever spell you need that way, and save the scroll for as a consumable for when we.
That's
You could
true.
do that too.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you guys gonna do?
I grabbed the plate. I am definitely carrying a ton.
Yeah, I'm way over my weight limit at the moment.
So the rest of the things that are in the parcel list, I can just delete them and say you guys chucked them in some, hole.
Was the Warhammer?
Not the magic Warhammer.
Somebody
Somebody
needs to
grab
grab it.
Somebody grab it. So here's the thing, guys. I hear you guys complaining over there about how heavy shit is. I'd be happy to carry any. I just, you're gonna need to hand it to me, and because I can't see anything.
Where did I get a footman's mace from?
You probably grabbed it by accident out of the
Yeah,
party
'cause it's-
inventory. He had a
There was
non-magical
one in there.
It was non-magic, correct?
Yeah, party Garten picked up the Mace Footman's.
Not anymore.
Alrighty, gents. If that is all you want to do, I'm gonna delete the bodies off my map. We haven't examined anything outside of where the bodies were, and I'm trying to decide. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave it right here because it's kind of late now, and we can pick up. Unless you guys want to do any last minute things before we head off. I mean, it needs to be something that can be quick.
Oh, well, never mind. Never mind, because what I was thinking won't be quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like at this point, we should rest.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. We were gonna rest before this fight started, and then we kind of ran into this fight, and it just kind of kept going and kept going and kept going. Because remember, we killed those bugbears, and we were like, okay, like we're gonna rest now, and then these guys kind of came around and started a whole nother fight. So definitely time to rest.
Yeah, I showed that room because the door was opened at one point, so there's at least that stuff.
So I would think if we rest too, we would all huddle in the same corner and actually use the darkness to cover us.
Thing is, I don't know if they can memorize spells and stuff in the dark. They may need to actually see their spell book or whatever.
Well,
Priest.
whoever's on watch could be out of it.
A priest doesn't necessarily need to see. They just need to pray and do some things, some rituals. But I guess what we can do is, if you guys don't have any last minute things, we'll just sort out the rest of it when we start up next time.